This video is part of my series on basic editing techniques and follows on from my previous video using a video editor. If you haven't already seen it and you're a complete beginner to video editing, you might want to watch that video first. In this tutorial we'll be talking about sound editing, which of course is a very important part of video editing. Most videos are nothing really without sound. We'll begin with a clip I've already imported on the timeline. So here's the clip on the timeline, and as I mentioned in my previous video, it actually takes up two tracks. One track for the video and one track for the sound. And my video editor actually displays the sound wave so you can see what sounds are being played. You can hear it and see it at the same time if I simply play it. Well, of course, that was the sound of the wind in the microphones on the camera, which doesn't sound too bad, but it's a bit loud. We need to turn the volume down a bit. There are many different ways of regulating the volume, and it might depend on your video editor. For me, the simplest thing is simply to click on the clip and to use this handle here to move the volume up or down. If I play it now, you can see, or rather hear, that it's much quieter. The audio track, of course, is just another object on the timeline which we can manipulate in many different ways, although there are certain limits. The way things are at the moment, the video and the audio are linked together, which means that I can't easily control them separately. If I want to be able to control them separately, I need to somehow separate them. Now, my video editor just lets me click here and they're separated, so now I can do anything I want to either track without it affecting the other. And I reconnect them like that. The details may vary from video editor to video editor, but the principle remains the same. Basically, if you need to edit the sound separately from the video, you'll first need to separate the tracks or extract the audio from the video. We can, of course, add sound to the timeline. We can add, for example, sound effects. Or indeed, we can add music. Perhaps something a little bit reflective. Something for a comedy. Horror. Maybe something a little highbrow. One word of warning, you will need to pay attention to copyright. I suggest you read up in the YouTube Help Center. There's a huge section on copyright there, or maybe even see my video on how to avoid copyright infringement. I'm going to be using a piece of music by Kevin MacLeod, who has a website, incompetech.com, where he releases music on the Creative Commons license attribution only, which means that anyone can legally use it as long as they remember to credit Kevin MacLeod. Adding music is, well, just like adding any other thing onto the timeline. You simply take the file browser to where you've stored your music and drag it onto the timeline, something like this. Now I have to do an extra thing to get it to display the waveform. Now, as you can see, the music is considerably longer than the video clip that I've used, so I'm going to trim it to fit. But of course that means that the music then cuts out rather abruptly at the end. So I'm going to let it fade out slowly, like this. And we should get an effect something like this. For most YouTube videos, that's probably about all you need. A little control over the volume, the ability to add music and sound effects for a little bit of atmosphere. Obviously, there's potentially more, but that's a subject for a later video.